Everybody, welcome back to yet another interesting video. Today I'm here to present to you the most important topic of all the topics that I've presented till date. Yes, you are correct if you think it's negotiation skills. Absolutely. Today's topic is so relevant in each and every segment of life. Whether you're working in a private sector, in a government job, in a corporate office, or for that matter in your personal lives, between husband and wife, mother and daughter, between two friends, between employee and employer, subordinate and his boss, between a union and the government, doesn't matter. Even for that matter, between two different companies, a particular company and its clients, you name it, it's important everywhere. Without wasting time, let me start with a very interesting story. This story is from the Middle East. It's about an old man who had 17 camels. So he decided to leave his property to his son after he dies. So he says that half of his property, half of those 17 camels, will go to his first and eldest son. 1/3 of his property will go to his middle son, and 1/9 of his property will go to the last and third youngest son. Inevitable happens, he passes away. Now the son gets together to divide those 17 camels as per their father's will. They're in a dilemma now, since 17 is not divisible by 2. So the eldest son could not understand how many camels to take. The middle son divided 17 by 3, it was not divisible. So he couldn't understand how many camels he would get. The youngest son tried to divide 17 by 9, couldn't divide that also. So their relationship got strained. So they decided to resolve the issue. They went to an old wise lady. This lady heard them carefully, and after long thinking, she said, "I am sorry, I don't have a solution for you. But yes, what I can do is I can give you my camel. I have one camel. If you want, you can take my camel." So the 3 sons took that camel. So now they had 17 plus 1, 18. So the eldest son divided 18 by 2. He took 9. The middle son, he divided 18 by 3. He took 6. The youngest son divided 18 by 9. He took 2. So the eldest son got 9. Middle son, he got 6. Youngest son got 2. So 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Back to square one. There was one camel still extra. So they went to the old lady and returned it back to her. Now, what is the lesson from this story, friends? That this story makes us think and realize deeply that no matter whichever situation we have been into, a negotiation process or a situation, we are always back to square one. So there were 17 camels. They started thinking who will get what. They went to the lady. It became 18, but then they got 9, 6 and 2. Back to square one, they had 17 together, and they returned back the camel to the lady. So there are always one party who is negotiating with the other party, and then there is this particular person who can play that role to resolve that crisis. So either you are in a situation where you are negotiating with somebody, or you can see two people trying to negotiate, and you can be that person who can supply or give and help by giving that camel. So you can play a role in negotiation even when you are not party to that negotiation. What the mistake people make the mistake of thinking that negotiation process is more like a battle, and I have to win, that person has to lose. That is the wrong thinking process. You will never make a good deal out of that kind of a thought process. Let's view negotiation rather as a collaborative approach to a problem solving technique, resolution of crisis, conflicts. And you can only present a proposal in front of somebody, but you cannot force that person to say yes to your proposal. So that perspective of the other person, if included, will create interest from that other person to sit down with you and negotiate and come to a particular point where there is a deal. Now there are different outcomes. Is I win and you lose. I win and you lose, like the battle. I win and you lose. No, no, no. That's not going to work out. Or you win and I lose. Being nice will not help. End of the day, you are into business. You are trying to do something good for your company or yourself. You lose and I lose. That's ego tussle. I will not let you win and I will also not win. But I will make sure you lose. No, no. That's a negative thought process. You win, I win. You are winner, I am winner. That is the right approach. So the problem here is negotiations fail because of certain reasons. What are those reasons? Number one reason is lack of empathy. If you do not empathize with the other person, you do not want to take yourself in their shoes and try to think what that person is thinking, why the person is doing what he is doing, saying what, not going to make a good deal out. Second reason of negotiations failing is controlling your emotions, managing your emotions. One fine day you are angry, you go out there, you give the best speech in your life that moment. Couple of hours later you look back and you think, oh gosh, I just hope I didn't say all these things that I said. So if you cannot manage your emotions, you are not going to be able to negotiate properly. And the third reason of failure is lack of building good relationships. So if you do not understand there is a difference in culture, communication level, backgrounds, thought processes, understanding of the issue, you are not going to take that person's perspective and present your proposal, and that will not help you to create that win-win situation that we are talking about. So if you sum up today's video, you will realize that negotiation process is in fact not a process of a war or a battle that you have to win in that terms that other person has to lose. No. Negotiation is between one person and the other, or few people, one party, two parties, three parties, they're negotiating, and then there is one particular party who can play that role of that old wise lady. Also, if we can remove the reasons of failures of negotiation, for example, if we empathize with people, if we manage our emotions, if we build relationships, I'm sure you will be ending up making good negotiations. And finally, if you understand that I win, you lose, I lose, you win, you lose, I lose, these three situations is not what you are looking at. Rather, how to create I win, you win, you win, I win, win-win situation. Then you are going to be able to make all that it takes to get the deal across. So I'm sure that this video, as I promised in the beginning that it's important, it's the important topic, I'm sure that after all these stories and the recap, the points that I mentioned, you realize that it is in fact important topic. So I want to thank you for watching it patiently. I'm sure it's been useful for you, and once again thank you for watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, talking about them to people around you, educating others through my videos. Feels great. My name is Sudeep Nag. I'm a corporate trainer. I'm from Kolkata. My telephone number is 80172 My email address is nagsudeep08@gmail.com. You can avail my services anytime. You can always give me a call, write to me, for your employees, for your company. You can always call me and take my services. Thank you once again. I wish you have a great day ahead. Be well, stay safe, and do take care of yourself. God bless. Cheers.